We're going to put on a scratch coat on the little reveals we chipped off. Just going to mix up a 4-in-1 mortar. So this is sand, castle cement, and we're going to put some Sika 1, it's called. It's a waterproofer. Usually you would put a litre of this into 10 litres of water, and that would give you about 6 square metres of wall you could do. But we've only got a tiny amount, so we're just going to put about 2 caps of full like that. So pour all these. One cement. Add the mix direct in, and what this stuff does, it fills all the capillaries of the mortar and forms a watertight barrier. Water. So you don't need any plasticizer in this. This is all we need. You could do this with a whisk, but we've got such a small amount to do, we're just going to do it with a trowel today. And it sticks to the trowel, that's a good sign. Just going to let that sit for a little while. We're not going to put any chemical on this, we're just going to give it a little brush of water. That's all it needs. You might be tempted to put PVA on, or SBR, but it's not necessary. This little dousing of water will just help the mortar stick on there. And what we're hoping to achieve is to bring the mortar up to this level here, just at the back of that angle bead. With a gauging trowel, we put a blob on, cut a section off, then we can use that to catch anything, stick it on the wall, slide it up. On little jobs you can get in all the little areas with these rounded trowels. I wouldn't leave home without this little trowel, I've had it for 20 years. What we don't want to do, when they put the soft bond in, they put it right down onto the floor. And we want to keep it off of the floor. In a bit we'll cut that back. We'll let that sit up a bit, and then we can rule that off. We'll use the plasterer's towel just to rule that off. So what we're aiming for is about 3mm off of here. So that bead is there, that's where we want to finish. If this were a bigger wall, I'd have a couple of little screws just so they just nick through the surface. And then when you do a figure of 8, leave like a little score. And that will just give the multi-finish a key to sit on. But I won't be able to get in there with this, so we'll use a little screw or something just to give it a little key. So it's important just to run the water brush over all your edges. Traditionally, in like a render outside, you would have like a comb that you'd rake through, and that puts some quite deep scratches in, but we mustn't do that. So we can just use a nail or a screw, just wiggle some lines in there, it will just help. It can't be too deep because it will come through in the plaster. The scratch coats are on both sides, and as you can see here, we've just blended it in to the existing level. And what that means is, when we come to plaster it, we're going to let it go off for a couple of days now over the weekend, come back on Monday, and then we can put some scrim across that join there, and then plaster up to this level here. And then that will blend in, and you won't get the crack along there. We're going to put some plaster on these walls that we rendered the other day. The most important thing is that we start with absolutely clean water, because if you have dirty water, it can affect the setting time. And a nice smooth paste to put it on the wall. There we go. Look, that's when you know. Once you've knocked off all the edges and you're giving it a good whisk up, it's important to clean your whisk up. So put it in a bucket of water, give it a good spin, and then get your brush and just clean up all the edges. Make sure you get it all off like that. We'll plonk it onto the hook and we'll just smudge it in a bit, and then we'll scrape it off. And what that'll do, that'll give us a base, so that next, when we plonk that on, that'll stick on there nicely. So one of the most important things is picking it up off your hook. So if you're right-handed like me, you just cut it in, lay it onto the wall, and roll it up and push it in. Do this side. You've got to fill it all right up. It's all about putting it where you want it on your trowel as well. Always run up your beads. They're your guides. You need to keep these edges clean, but always use the end of your trowel. If you try to clean it like that and you put a nick in there, your trowel's ruined. So we always do it with the end, like that. Right, so I've just swapped for a bigger trowel. This is like a rule. So we're going to go in with quite a steep angle, and it's just going to cut it off. Like that. I can put that on the hook, and we'll just flatten that in a bit. When you blend into the wall, it's always a good idea just to weten that edge like that. Clean this off. This has only got to be very thin. Clean up these edges. And we'll just run over the edge like that. We've got both sides on, so we just have a good clean up and clean out the bucket. You're doing a bit of plastering, it's so important in between coats. Clean your tools and have a cup of tea. Right, what I'm going to do, a little blob of this on this bit of plastic, and then we've got a bit to play with. We need any fillers. So we're just going to give this first trowel up, so just going to wet the brush here. Just trowel that edge along there like that. And we're going to revert to the bigger trowel. Nice and flat, not too much pressure. Cut that edge back in. Bit of water on the trowel, a shallow angle. We'll just cut this back off. Our edges. We'll keep that edge wet. Right, so we've got to give this its final trowel up, and then we're going to let it dry. We'll put a mist coat of paint on it, which is a thinned out coat, but that's really important to put that on first. And then we'll get this decorated, and then we'll refit the skirting boards and get these corked in and painted in, and then we're all done. We've just put a fresh coat of paint over this new plaster. With a job like this, it almost takes longer to clean up and sheet up than it does do the actual job. But now we've done this, I'm confident what we've done outside and putting the waterproofer in the render, this has cured the problem in here.